price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California.
Every choice you make matters. Whether you're dining out, grabbing takeout from your favorite local spot, or shopping for that perfect outfit at a neighborhood boutique, you're giving back to your community. It's not just about supporting businesses, it's about strengthening connections and keeping your community vibrant. Town Square Media South Jersey is proud to shine a spotlight on local businesses that make our area special.
Jenkins Plumbing and Heating. Call Jenkins for heating and air conditioning installation, service and maintenance, plumbing, or drain cleaning service. Visit JenkinsPlumbingandHeating.com. Apex East Roofing. Get a price on your roof in 30 seconds at ApexEastRoofing.com. First Bank of Sea Isle, Cape May County's community bank. Filling Marble and Tile Outlet on Philadelphia Avenue in Egg Harbor City. Check them out now for their tile sale. Bridgeton Auto Mall, your hometown dealership. Family owned and proudly serving South Jersey for over 50 years.
Thank you for supporting your local businesses from Town Square Media, South Jersey.
It's a $29 knockout deal. Every vehicle, $29 down. At RK Kia of Vineland, all you need is $29. Even if your credit is so bad, your Nana won't loan you money. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. Save thousands with even pricing on new Kia Sportage, Sorrentos, K5s, the entire Kia lineup, even the all-new 2027 Telluride, plus acres of Kia certified pre-owned, and get 0% financing at RK Kia. Plus, you get RK coverage, no charge, ding repair, tire repair, wheel repair, windshield repair, and more. Save thousands and make no payments for 90 days. It's a $29 knockout deal. Every vehicle, $29 down for limited time only at RK Kia of Vineland. RK does it right. MyRKKia.com. MyRKKia.com. To qualified buyers plus tax entitled. For details, call 856-641-1111 or MyRKKia.com.
Some days, self-care starts with Nature-Made gummy vitamins, a deep breath, and a little encouragement.
Mom, I'm really nervous.
Me too, honey, but we've got this. Repeat after me. I'm gonna have a good day.
I'm going to have a good day.
I choose joy no matter what comes my way.
I bring joy wherever I go.
Quality gummy vitamins from Nature-Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand, based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
Is your home ready for the summer heat? Now is the perfect time to schedule your spring tune-up. If it's time to replace your old air conditioning system, trust Jenkins, the company local homeowners have relied on for 75 years. Enjoy no-interest financing and generous rebates. Plus, check with your local utility company for additional financing and rebate offers. Qualifications may apply. Call them at 609-641-6262 or visit them online at jenkinsandsons.com.
How was your break?
It was great until I stopped for gas. Prices have gone up almost $1 with no end in sight. I might have to start watching how much I drive.
That's exactly why I use Upside. I never pay full price for gas with the free Upside app.
Upside?
Yes, Upside. It's the free app that gives you cash back just for buying the gas you're already buying. So even with the rising gas prices, I'll never have to limit how much I drive.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Just last year, I made over $200 with the Upside app.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app right now.
Download the free Upside app to earn cash back on the gas you're already buying. Use promo code GALLON25 for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GALLON25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first fill-up. That's GALLON25.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com.
Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
They got him again!
Sixers.
Bang! It's good! Ball game!
And Flyers.
Tipped in front of the net!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Red 83!
Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back into the locker room with Billy Schwein, producer and co-host today, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, on a Sunday morning. And we lost. The Flyers lost last night. The Phillies got off the schneid, broke their 10-game losing streak, and got a much-needed win. And we're ready for the Sixers tonight. Alex, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. We had a little bit of a trade-off last night.
A little. You know what? If you were to ask me, what would you rather have? The Phillies losing 11 and the Flyers winning, I would have picked that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. That being said, it was a relief that the Phillies did break their losing streak, but they're still in dead last place in the National League East at 9-18.
You gotta build off this, I guess. I mean, they put up 8 runs last night, so I mean, I guess that's a start. Wheeler finally got his first start of the year, only gave up 2. Let's just hope that these guys can figure something out here, because we really desperately need
I don't think they're as bad as their record indicates. Good morning to you, Erin.
Good morning. Good morning.
So we Alex, you and I just learned something today about Erin, and I guess yesterday she didn't want to say anything because remember yesterday the locker room here was packed. I never saw so many people in his studio. There was a lot of testosterone flying around. I was all jacked up on coffee, only to find out that Erin yesterday was her birthday, Alex.
Yeah, we find out. We ask her what her plans were last night for the game. She told us. You tell it, actually.
Where'd you go last night, Erin?
I went to Xfinity Live.
And why did you go there?
Because it was my 21st birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
If I would have known that, I would have bought a bottle of something and we would have been doing shots in here yesterday or something.
It would have been a fun locker room.
Right?
Oh, God. You with coffee and alcohol, that would have been a bad
I got to tell you something. I was so jacked up yesterday. On coffee, I drank, we get that kilowatt coffee going. That stuff's strong. And,
he was caffeinated and activated.
I was caffeinated and active, but I was pumped up because there was everybody was in here and everybody was flyered up. You and I had our orange shirts on and everybody was flyered up.
There's a playoff atmosphere in here,
wasn't it?
And you could have added on to that.
And you could have added on to that, and you remained silent.
I didn't want to say,
the big 21st.
Right? That's a big birthday, Erin. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
Because you didn't clue us in.
The Flyers failed you last night.
I know. I was hoping for the birthday
That would have
suite.
been a great birthday present.
Yeah.
By the way, so did I text you last night while we're on the group text? Craig Berube went to the game last night.
Oh, Lord.
So you know what I texted him this morning? Stay away from our teams. You're a freaking jinx.
Yeah, he is, apparently.
You know what? I can't tell you what he said in retort to that. But
I can make some guesses.
I mean, he was, when we lost to Toronto, that's when the whole losing streak
remember
started.
That? That's where I met you.
It might be him, actually.
Yeah, he's always
bad-mouthing Philadelphia
teams. He's always bad-mouthing the fans, too. When Toronto, they're worse than we are.
So yesterday, I'm going back and forth with Craig Berube and Jeff Harding, 2 former Flyers, about the playoff hockey. We were watching that Carolina-Ottawa game. Did you see that game yesterday, Alex?
That was a UFC fight.
Oh, my gosh. I wish we had a Kachuk on our team because one thing for certain, you wouldn't see Rust pull Marty Bertard.
What?
What's his name? Porter Martone's hair. Did you see that last night?
That was one of the softest things I've ever seen. Waits till the horn
I'm pissed.
goes
I
off.
hate the Penguins.
That's where a guy like Nick Delorier could have been inserted right into the lineup, make him answer the bell. Look, something has to be done. Like, hair pulling is different. Like,
he had his gloves on, jerked his head back so hard you could literally see that he had a good grip on his hair. Of course, he had his helmet, his shield on. Like, just drop the gloves. Don't be a wimp.
And that's twice. Because Konechny tried dropping the gloves with him earlier in the series.
He won't do it.
Won't do it.
He's got Velcro on the gloves.
Yeah, pulling hair. Like, come on, you're a grown man out there in a playoff game, and you're pulling hair? Come on, a 19-year-old kid. Come on.
Which leads me to our text board question today. It's 609-403-0973. This is a good one. Who's our sports villains today? Who's the biggest sports villain today in sports? 609-403-0973. Sidney Crosby and Malkin and Rust Like all three of them, I can't stand. Now, we haven't had playoff hockey in a long time, so we haven't had built up that hatred. We still have it for the Penguins, but there's like nobody else. Like back in the day in hockey, you had Marty McSorley, Barnaby, Ty Domi, Dale Hunter. I got to go on and on. I don't really have that right now. I'm sure we will get that as the playoffs go on, and hopefully the Flyers can eliminate the Penguins on Monday night.
I got one in this series. I got another guy in the league, but I'll wait to see what some of the people say before I
609-403-0973. Now, what was the atmosphere like at the Live last night?
Oh, it was jumping.
Everybody was all oranged up, fired up?
Yeah, it was orange. Everybody was all flyered up. You got people, riding the bull. It was
really?
Yeah.
Getting tossed?
Yeah, it was a playoff atmosphere in there.
Speaking of playoff, I got this playoff beard going.
You're hating it.
I'm hating it. Like, I don't know. I said it on the program with you a week ago today because I didn't shave. Like, I always shave. I don't like facial hair. But somebody made some, I guess I'll grow a playoff beard. Lo and behold, the Flyers are, next thing you know, they're up 3-1. You know what I mean? And, like, it looks like they're going to go to the next round. And I don't care because I'm a team player. Alex, I'm going to have to keep this beard going.
I didn't even think about it, and then you brought it up, and I was like, you know what? I'll join it. I mean, I always have something.
You're also growing a playoff beard?
Well, I always have something.
Well, you always have something, but now you're going to just let it go.
Yeah.
And I don't even think half the guys with the Flyers can't even grow beards.
Yeah.
They're so darn young.
Barkey, for sure. He got his first goal last night, actually.
Yeah. The Flyers are going to be our topic of conversation, but then at a 10:30, we'll go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com, or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Of course, orange juice is for Flyers hockey. And I got to tell you, I need a win Monday night. I mean, obviously I want the Flyers to win, but after seeing Russ pull Porter Martone's hair, like, I think the Flyers need to send a video to the NHL, Alex.
I don't even think they should have to. It was on the broadcast. It was zoomed in. NHL, if you guys are any legitimate sports league here, like, that has to be addressed.
That has to be addressed. You can't be pulling hair. Like, that's like so fugazi.
Yeah. And I do think the Flyers need to win Game 5. It's a necessity.
It's a necessity. They can't lose another game to Pittsburgh. Flyers do well on the road, Aaron. They had 23 wins, right, on the season.
Do they have a better home record on the road than
Oh,
at
you
home?
look that up. You're my intern. You can look that up. But I got to tell you, I don't know what is Biz nasty against the Flyers.
No.
What's this scumbag hockey, Alex?
I love it.
I think it's a negative connotation.
Look,
you think it's a positive connotation?
Biz has been on the Flyers hype train since like January. I think this scumbag. He went out on the broadcast last night, cleared the air. It's a true statement.
By the way, I just text Biz, and I'm going to try to get him on because he is. You think he's for the Flyers? I think he's against the Flyers.
Look, he said it on his podcast, Spit and Chicklets, on their last episode. He had to clear some air. He said, look, Travis Konechny, he would tell it to his face. You're a scumbag. You play scumbag hockey. I want you on my first line. That's especially in the
but then
playoffs.
you saw the video I just showed you. He said he was his greasy elbow.
It's a cheap shot. Look,
right.
Konechny gave him
Well,
a
that's
cheap
what you
shot.
see in the playoffs. Look at the Carolina-Ottawa series last night.
And in that clip, Biz said, stuff like that's going to happen. You just can't retaliate. Russ retaliated to that. That's how we got the power play out of that. Now, I do agree with him. I don't think we should have gotten a power play out of that. I think it should have been just even across the board. But I think everybody's taking this way out of proportion. I want scumbag hockey to be played in the playoffs, especially.
Scumbag hockey.
Yeah, let's muck it up.
Look, I don't think it's scumbag hockey. I think it's Flyer hockey.
Well, yeah, Flyers do play scumbag
Potato,
hockey.
that won us game 1, 2, and 3. We don't play that in game 4. There wasn't a lot of mucking it up last night, and we lose it.
Well, on the other side, we'll play. We got a couple clips from Tochet's post-game press conference. We're going to play that, and I'm sure they're on their way to Pittsburgh today. Did you find out how many wins the Flyers had on the road? I think it was 23, and I think it was more.
They have 20 wins at home and then 23 on the road.
Yeah, so they do better away for some reason. I don't know what the reason for that is. But last night, the Flyers, I thought, came out banging right away. I thought they had to jump in their skates. But the Penguins scored. Like Vladar had that Crosby shot in his hand, in his glove. It just went through his glove and went into the net.
And then the giveaway behind I don't know, something was off with him last night, but he made some big saves.
That one Crosby save that he made was like a 10-bell save.
Yeah, it was just that the second goal where he just gives it up behind the net. It's like.
And then we got the Sixers at 7 o'clock tonight. They play the Boston Celtics in Game 4.
Game 3, that was one of the crazier basketball games I've ever watched.
Looks like Embiid's he's doubtful for Game 4. And there was talk about him maybe playing, but it doesn't look like that way. And, of course, at the top of the second hour, we'll talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. We'll get P.J.'s thoughts on the Philly sports scene. And I'm sure he's going to be down on the Sixers, but, like, there's little hope in they winning Game 2. Like, They lost by 32 points in Game 1. They come back and win Game 2, only to drop Game 3. And the reason why they dropped Game 3, and we said this yesterday in the program, you can't give the Boston Celtics 21 second-chance opportunities.
They're soft. I mean, without Embiid, even Embiid wasn't that great of a rebounder because he's a statue out there. But, like, the rebounding is a problem. In Game 3, Celtics won that game because Derek White got a rebound, kicked it right back out to Tatum, drains a three in bonus space.
What did they hit? 21. I think they hit 21 threes yesterday.
Well, that's the Celtics game. They're going to chuck up 60
They shoot threes, and that's what the league is. If you need 3-point shooters, that's the bottom line.
Speaking of, and our text board question, Jeff and OC, I hate Jason Tatum.
Here's another. There's a good villain.
Good one.
Jason Tatum, 609-403-0973. Who are our biggest villains in sports today? 609-403-0973. All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract sign to closing, from the shore to center city, and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call at 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Flyers Penguin Game 5 on 97.3 ESPN. The Flyers take on the Pittsburgh Penguins tomorrow night. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedoruk call all the Flyers playoff action.
Martone spins into the right wing circle, looks at the net with a shot, he scores! Oh, Porter Martone!
It's Flyers Pen Game 5 tomorrow night. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. on South Jersey's home for Flyers playoff hockey. 97.3 ESPN, and listen live on the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hey, it's Dave Klemick, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and founder of Klemick Performance Method. And you know me, I'm caffeinated, activated, and ready to go. Whether it's talking sports in the locker room, coaching athletes, or crushing a workout, I'm fueling up with Kilowatt Coffee, a mobile coffee experience delivering top-of-the-line, hot or cold coffees, lattes, and natural juices. Catch Kilowatt Coffee at 373 South Whitehorse Pike in Hamilton, right there in the Gino Pinto Plaza. Or give them a follow at Kilowatt Coffee on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Want to bring the energy to you? Book them for a private business event at 856-229-1780. That's Kilowatt Coffee.
Billy Schweim here. Pro Image Sports is back on the Ocean City Boardwalk and is now open for the 2026 season. Located between 8th and 9th Street, they carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, novelties from brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite pro team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC. Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Spring is in the air, which means now is the time to save during spring outdoor power deals at the Home Depot. Make cleanup easier when you go cordless with the Milwaukee M18 string trimmer, designed to deliver more runtime, more speed, and maximum performance. Then grab a select Milwaukee fuel attachment, like the pole saw, edger, or brush cutter, included at no extra cost when you buy the Milwaukee M18 string trimmer. Shop 7 days of spring outdoor power deals at the Home Depot, now through April 29th.
Catch all the sports action this April at Vintner Social. With 20 big screen TVs, you won't miss a second of our Philly baseball, basketball, and hockey teams, championship golf action, and pro football draft. The deck is open, the drafts are ice cold, and the game day food and wing specials are ready for you. And when the game's on break, jump into the arcade and create your own action. Catch it all at Vintner Social, Vintner Avenue in Vintner. Check out their Facebook page for the latest specials and events.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
The Penguin stinks. Welcome back into The Locker Room. Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern Erin Ewing right here, 97.3 ESPN. We're recovering from licking our wounds from last night's loss to the Penguins. I hate the Penguins. Our text board question today at 609-403-0973 is, who are the biggest villains in sports today for us? 609-403-0973. Like Crosby and Malkin and Rust, the three biggest villains for me right now. But Jason Tatum, Jeff from Ocean City, was that who texted in?
Yep.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's another good one. But back in the day, you had Ty Domi and Dale Hunter and Kelly Bookberger and Marty McSorley. You know, guys that you just like hated. You know what I mean?
The names back in the day were just cooler.
Yeah, weren't they?
Marty McSorley.
Marty McSorley, McFly. Last night, I thought the Flyers got off to a great start. They were flying. That first period went fast as lightning. They were skating. They were hitting. And then they found themselves down 1-0. I thought that was like that was a weak goal led in by Vidor. But where is Tyson Forster? He's been like non-existent.
I thought last night was his worst game by far. Every
It's a
time
-1. No, he had 16 minutes on the ice. -1.
Every time I saw him, he was turning the puck over. Like he just could not. He can't get his shot off for whatever reason. He's just in the wrong spot, it seems like, every time. Doesn't know what to do with the puck some of the time. He's giving it to in the offensive zone and defensive zone. He's giving the puck over every time.
Porter Martone, first game, he didn't register anything on the point sheet.
That's going to happen.
Yeah,
he's
of
19.
course. I mean, he's 19 years old. He got his hair pulled last night. Like, I just can't believe it. I know Talk, he doesn't want to take any stupid penalties, but I'm sure back in the day he would never let that. Like, I remember when Mark, I think they were playing Edmonton or Toronto, and somebody took a run at Mark Howe, and he went right after the guy. Like Kachuk yesterday. He was sticking up for his guys. Like, I don't think Talk would put up with that crap, but it's a different game.
I wonder if anybody saw, because they were along the
didn't see.
because Sanheim and Crosby were going at it.
The game was over, Alex.
Yeah.
It was at the end of the game.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if anybody saw him, because you always just see the guys.
Clear that frog. Get that frog out of there.
I'm going through it right now. No, people saw like them going at it. I don't know if they saw the hair pulling like it was on the TV screen.
Well, you know what? I got to be honest with you. I didn't see it till afterwards, after the replay, some of the, watching the post game, and then things pop up on your phone. But that was like nasty. Like, it just doesn't sit well with me, man.
Yeah, I mean, the league has to take a look at that because that's also Porter Martone. He's a young star in the league. He's 19 years old. You don't want to see that with your young up-and-coming players, especially a guy like Russ, too.
He's had a rough time with the officials.
Yeah.
Remember his second game, the officials were yelling at it. He hasn't gotten any calls, I feel like, going his way.
Now, Denver Barkey got a goal last night, but he had a costly penalty. I mean, the Penguins scored, 13 seconds into that power play? And, you can't, that was a stupid, it was a high stick into the face of one of the defenders of Pittsburgh. And, he had to call it. And he knew he was wrong, but it cost us. It's been
kind of a problem we've had to deal with all playoff long. We're just undisciplined right now. Mitchkov more than anybody. He actually didn't sit in the box last night, surprisingly, but they've been just taking too many dumb penalties. But it finally caught up to us. The first 3 games, it really didn't affect us because we won those games. Last night, though, it turned out to be costly.
Well, let's go ahead and play. We're going to listen to Rick Tocchet, some of his post-game comments after the game. This is Rick Tocchet last night.
When we spoke with Travis Konechny, he said he felt like, reiterating what you said, that first half of the game that you guys let them play their game, seemed like they were really attacking with a lot of speed and transition. What weren't you guys doing that you did in the first 3?
Well, that's what happens when you don't move your feet. You're giving pucks back. We talked about that after game 2 a little bit. You got to be able. I thought some guys weren't moving their feet. Seemed like a few guys were sluggish tonight, so we're going to have to figure that out, get some energy there, because I thought at the first half we were a little bit sluggish, and then we started to come. But yeah, I think moving your feet, being an option, passing the puck, I thought we flipped it out again a couple of times early instead of making passes, tape passes. So, but I like to fight back. I mean, hey, listen, that's a good hockey team over there. It's hard to win every game. But, that's it. We just got to go back to the drawing board.
What's going on with Mitchkov, Alex? I mean, you're a hockey guy, Erin, you're a hockey girl. What's going on? This guy is Tocchet was bit down at him all year. Now we know why. He doesn't look like, I speak to a couple people that tell me that he's slow. He's not transitioning through the middle. He's not playing 200 feet. There are a lot of people that are down on him.
He's not playing playoff hockey.
He's not. He doesn't look like he can keep up.
He's moving, like Tocchet just said, some of the guys sluggish. I would say
he's
that's
one of
definitely
them.
Mitchkov.
Forrester look like he's skating cement right now.
But Mitchkov he can't get back on defense. When he's on defense, he's always just not being where he needs to be, overcommitting when he doesn't need to. Literally in game 3, I think, or game 2, when he was playing him up at the bench, and he had a 1-on-0 with the goalie. Vladar had to make a great save on that. It's just he's bear hugging guys.
He's turning over the puck too much. Aaron, he turns the puck over too much. He's not playing 200 feet, and he just doesn't look fast enough on the ice. He looks like he belongs in the NHL right now.
Yeah, and on top of all that, he takes bad penalties almost every game. And it's disappointing because, you go back.
Was he 7th overall pick or something?
Yeah. You go back to the game against the Hurricanes. I mean, that goal that he scored to go 2-1.
Right.
The first goal the Flyers had in that game was huge. He pretty much helped the Flyers, win. He started that whole win, and they clinched the playoffs. So you kind of thought, based on that, he was
Jonesy's high on him, man.
Yeah, and he's been one of the best point producers since the Olympic break. I kind of thought coming into this series, he was going to be, again, one of the top
Alice, I wonder if this is the learning curve. He's when I was at practice last week, there was tons of reporters in there. The locker room was crowded, and he was sitting there by himself because he can't speak English. No one was even coming up to him. His translator wasn't around.
I think he can speak a little bit. It's not great.
Yeah,
English,
but he doesn't, even the players, I saw Hathaway talking with Porter Martone, talking with Zegras, interaction with those guys. He just sat there by himself. And it's probably the language barrier.
Yeah, but
I don't want to keep making excuses for this guy. He's not playing right. He's not playing right up to his capability.
I mean, Tocchet talked a little bit about it, actually. He said something like he said he wasn't a loner, but Mitchkov spent a lot of time by himself. But now the younger guys on the team, Barkey, Bump, he's become friends with them. But I don't know.
Well, I got to tell you, I know I'm not making excuses for him, but it's got to be a tough transition. Coming from Russia, you can't speak a lick of English. Maybe he's not picking it up as fast as he should be.
Well, here's the thing that I think is playing an important factor here. whenever you see these young 18, 19-year-old kids getting drafted, they're always living with a veteran on the team who can show them how to be a pro, how to work out, how to diet right, how to get ready for practice, all that kind of stuff. Michkov was living with Yeager Zamula, who the only reason...
He's living with his mom and his brother now.
Yeah, the only reason Zamula was on the team was just to be a translator for Michkov. He never had that 35-year-old, 40-year-old veteran guy who can take him under his wing, show him how to be a pro.
But last year, he had a translator that was with him 24/7.
But that guy doesn't know how to teach him to be a pro.
Well, right, you're right.
You need a guy like a guy like Giroux, or just like an older veteran type presence to help you learn how to do these things correctly. Yeager Zamula just was not that guy.
All right, so yesterday, and I text you guys when we were on that group text, between the first and second period, I go over to the Phillies game, and they're up 2-0. I'm like, yeah, this is great, only to see the Wheeler give up 3 runs.
Schweiner mush.
I'm like, what am I, a jinx?
You might be.
My God. However, they come back, they win in 10 innings, and they beat the Braves. And maybe this could be, like, the Phillies are in dead last place in the National League East. And when we, on the other side, we're going to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, brought to you by Blitz's Market. It'd be interesting to hear what Tommy Greene has to say. I don't know if Tommy Greene's ever been on a team that's lost 10 in a row. We'll find out. But I got to imagine that, they have some Turner, Schwarber, Harper, JT Realmuto, Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola. These guys have been around for a long, long time. I'm sure they're not frazzled or they realize it's a long season. But these young guys, Stott, Bohm, Marchant, these guys are like, they're not helping out. They're not doing anything.
And there's a lot of money going around on this team for the production that we've seen, top to bottom. Like, nobody's played good throughout this stretch. Hopefully they finally get one. They can, ease up a little bit, stop gripping the bat so tight maybe.
Maybe that's what it is. But I'm looking at the NL East standings, and we're 9-18, and the Mets are 9-17. And we have the 2 biggest, highest payrolls in the league.
Yeah, like this
what can you say? You can't say anything.
They're actually the last team in the National League right now. Let me see that. They're the last team in baseball.
They're the last team in baseball.
They're the only team to still have, them and the Mets are the 2 teams in the MLB to still have single-digit wins.
That's unbelievable.
Everybody else at least has 10 wins, except for us and the Mets.
It's April 26th. No, it's still early. Tommy Greene's going to, here's exactly what Tommy Greene's going to say. Schweiner, don't get too down. Keep that even keel. Don't go nuts. He's going to yell at me.
I don't know if he can at this point.
Well, let's see what he has to say. I can't wait. On the other side, we'll talk with Tommy Greene, as we do each and every Sunday throughout the baseball season. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227.
Next up, La Scala's Fire Ocean Casino. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's Fire. It's your home away from home for handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood just like your grandma used to make, and their signature cocktails all steps away from the action. Dinner before the show? Late night bites after a big win? La Scala's Fire delivers every time. That's La Scala's Fire, OceanCasino.com. Let's eat and get on down to the Brigantine La Scala's Beach House, which is open for the season.
All right, when we return, we'll go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. On Monday's show, we'll take a look back at the Sixers-Celtics game 3 and 4. We'll recap the Flyers game number 4, and we'll look back at the Eagles' entire draft. ESPN's Sal Paolantonio. Football at 4. Kevin Durso on the Flyers, plus the Phillies weekend down in Atlanta. All that and more. It's all Monday.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables, those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again and again. Call and again and again.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
At the Home Depot, we have all your appliance answers. And with Spring Black Friday savings, you can get up to 40% off, plus free delivery on select brands like GE Profile. Simplify your day and get the GE Profile all-in-one washer dryer with a quick 90 minutes wash and dry time. Now available in multiple color options. And a fridge with hands-free autofill that fills your cup perfectly while you prep for your day. Shop Spring Black Friday savings and get free delivery on appliance purchases of $998 or more right now at the Home Depot. Offer valid April 9th through April 29th. U.S. only. See store online for details.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing. And, of course, next Saturday, we'll be broadcasting live from the Camden County Cooper River Park for the Down and Derby Wine Festival prior to the Kentucky Derby. Can't wait to see that. We'll be joined by Louis Capelli and Jeffrey Nash from FastlaneHandicapper.com. Aaron will be down there with us, and so will Nikki Earnshaw. Now, the Phillies last night got off the schneid and won the game, and they won 8-5 against the Braves. And of course, it's 609-403-0973. Our question is, who are our villains in today's sports? Who do we hate? 609-403-0973. Give us a list of some villains, today's villains in sports. We don't have any like we used to. And now it's time to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. Brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Let's go to the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room our good buddy, former Phillies pitcher, Tommy Greene. Good morning, T.
Greene. Good morning, Billy.
Hey, go ahead, Tommy.
I was reading the papers and trying to listen to the news and see if there's been anybody down there jumping off a bridge. I thought it might have been you.
Guess what? I had 1 foot on a ledge and one on a banana peel. Tommy, let me ask you this question. Have you ever been on a team that's lost 10 games in a row?
I've been on some teams that played pretty bad, but we ended up playing pretty good when it was all said and done. But the only one probably close was a minor league team with the Braves back in A-ball. We started out like the same way that the Phillies are starting out right now. We started out like 12-25 or something like that.
They're 9-18. They're at dead last place in the NL East.
And then we started out something like that, but we ended up rounding off. 3 guys went and got their head shaved, and we won like 3 in a row. And then about 8 of us more went and did it, and we won the next 23 out of 25.
See, I'm glad, Tommy, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Because last year when the Phillies weren't doing well, I was advocating for Brandon Marsh to shave his head and cut his beard. Same with Brome and Stott. They got to do something. I like what you just said. Something to unify the team, man.
Well, I tell you what, you got to leave Marsh alone. You leave him alone.
Yeah, leave him be.
Leave him alone right now. He's playing well.
Well, they got to do something. I mean, this is like, I'm sure, look, you guys are, I know you're professional athletes, and I know what do you always say to me, Tommy? Schweiner, keep it even keel. Don't get too low when things are going bad. Don't get too high when things are going good. But as a human being, you put your pants on the same way as I do. When you're losing 10 games in a row, you guys got to start to think, like, not that they're superstitious, but starting to like grip the bat too hard or like squeezing the glove too hard. They're doing something wrong. What are they doing?
Well, they're not playing good. Bottom line, they're not playing good. They just need to play better.
Are they capable? Or is this team old? Is this what's wrong with this team?
Well, everybody looked to say when everybody goes through a slide and things not going through go your way, everybody's looking to try to fix the squeaky wheel. You know what, that type of stuff like that. But baseball is a humbling game, and a lot of sports are. Sports are like that. You know, people expect. We talked about this earlier during the year. Everybody wants 9 all-stars out on the field that make no mistakes.
But Tommy, they got one of the highest payrolls in baseball. Same with the Mets.
I know.
The Mets are 9-17 too.
That doesn't guarantee you nothing. You got to go and play the game, right? So and you got human beings playing games, and things can get going sideways a little bit. Now that's what makes it so great. Now the gratification about this is going to be when we talk back in mid-season. Where are we at? That's going to be possible gratification type thing right there. That's going to be, do they correct the ship? And this, if anything goes along with this builds a lot of character and a lot of stuff with the young guys. The biggest thing, we got to get our guys, that are on the DL or guys that, say to speak, are injured, playing, back in. We need our closer back,
right.
So when we get a chance to win a ball game, we need to do it, So I think his injury was caused by lack of pitching, basically. So because he wasn't getting the opportunities to save games.
Tommy, Zach Wheeler finally made his debut last night. Is that kind of a calming presence in the locker room? All right, we got our ace back. Maybe we can, the tides can shift now.
Well, I wish we could put a guaranteed win on the board. When he goes out there and pitches, but you got a better chance with him out there pitching. That's the way I look at that, and that does bring sort of like every day. You come to the yard, it's win day, type thing. One of the biggest compliments I ever got was from the veteran guys back in the day when I was going through some of my injuries in spring breaking camp and spring training, and I wasn't going north with the team, and I was staying back at the rehab. I had to do what I had to do, and one of the biggest compliments I ever got was said, "Hey man, we want you at 60% and less than somebody at 100% because every time you throw your glove on the mound, we tend to win." So it is a common presence a little bit when you got someone on the mound that you got a real good chance to win, and no matter how it goes. You can get the guy that battles, and you can get the guy that keeps you in ball games, and that type of thing give you a chance to win. And that's what it's about. And they just got to find somehow to correct the ship And last night, it was a good thing to see the fight in the dog a little bit and keep going and score some runs and find other way to score runs rather than just the home runs and win a ball game, because I think that needs to carry over a lot more during the season and get it done, getting runners in from third and doing the things like that. That's a huge thing that allows you to win ball games. They can't be staying second to last, or whatever in run score or batting average, and third to last in run score, and then third to last or second to last in ERA. That's got to change. So they got to play better, and they're going to be working at trying to do it. And they're going to play better. It's just going, we just got to, it's going to have to take it's going to take a little time to get them where they need to be, because they've dug a little bit of a hole for themselves.
Tommy, obviously the Phillies bullpen has struggled a lot early on in the season, and then they come out in this game and Zach Wheeler pitches a great game. For the other pitchers, as a pitcher yourself, do you think that this is kind of contagious for them? Does seeing a pitcher have a good game help the other pitchers on the team? Well,
you sit back and watch good. Professionals do good things, how they go about their business, and we've always talked about hitting being contagious, and I've seen it work like that. When the train gets going down the tracks the right way, man, it's fun to watch because it's a snowball effect. And when you got guys that start getting going pitching wise and doing things and executing and repeating what they do, and they just sort of get that feel going and get that confidence going, rather than expecting something bad to happen, they expect something good to happen. And that's the mind frame you get in a little bit. And then that's what they got to find, more consistently, is that, because, when we get a chance to win ball games, we can't throw them away now. We got to get a chance. It'd be great to take one today against the Braves and just creep back a little closer, keep them in contact. That way, until we get on that good run, we can make a run at the guys.
Every Sunday we go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, brought to you by Blitz's Market. Tommy's on the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline. Wheeler threw 84 pitches yesterday, went 5 innings, gave up 2 earned runs. Not a bad performance, obviously. Today we got Aaron Nola on the hill. He's 1-2 with a 5.06 ERA. And the knock on Nola, Tommy, is he gives up that gopher ball.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you make a mistake, you start making mistakes over the plate, those guys are paid to hit the mistakes. They're not, I always looked at it like this. If I throw the pitch every time where I want to throw, they're going to have a tough time hitting. The best thing they're going to be able to do is give me a ground ball through the hole, maybe, or something if they stay on it and be perfect on it. Most of the time they're going to hope to foul it off if I throw the perfect pitch. And it's a tough thing. So they're paid to hit the mistakes. And it seems like when you're going south or going bad a little bit, you never get away with them. And then you go through those good stretches where, we've seen people do, and I've done it myself, where I look after throwing a pitch and they take it or they foul it off, and I'm like, how'd you miss that? Because I didn't want to throw it there. You got your opportunity. I'm not making that mistake again, So, it's that type of thing. They're not. This is bottom line. They're not. He's not going out there trying to fail. He's trying to execute. And the part about execution is its consistency in your mechanics and repeat things well. So you have a consistent release point on the pitches you want to throw, and that's the big key. And the key about it, we're not robots, but they're trying to turn the game into it.
That's true.
And sooner or later, I don't think you're going to have to worry about pitching the way it's going. They're just going to put Iron Mike out there and he's going to blow baseball, So, so everybody can go, yay, they hit a home run, or watch them run around the bases all the time. Yeah, that's where it's getting to.
Tommy, the upcoming series that the Phillies have are the Giants, the Marlins, A's, Rockies, Red Sox, and Pirates. You got to be looking at that saying, we can right this ship, right?
Yeah, but you guys take them one game at a time. I don't think you guys look down the road that much, do you, or what?
No, we don't look like that. You take it one day. You come into the ballpark. Hey, it's about execution today, and you look forward. I know. I don't. As a hitter, I don't know how they look at it all the time. They're working. I'm waiting for. I can't wait for the game to start. I know as a pitcher wise, is getting. I want to go and I want to. To me, it's facing that first guy, throwing that first strike and getting this thing on the road and in a positive manner and execution and treating one batter at a time to get through each inning at a time. That way, I get my team back in the dugout. That gives my offense a chance to go, and do what they do. So, I mean, I know you, as baseball players, we try not to get. I mean, you hear it all the time, Billy. I told you we try to get it.
I know what you're going to say, Tommy.
Too high, not too low. We don't look far ahead. We look. Hey, we look at the. They're looking at the next pitcher they're going to face or the next at bat they're going to face. And how that guy pitched him before, because I mean, he got an idea, gives them an idea how it's going on, but then it's all about picking up baseball. Is where you're picking up the baseball for as a hitter. You got to stay in the present. You can't get too far ahead and not dwell on the past. You learn from the past and try to implement it and do positive things to build good habits, and that's what we do.
Well, I know baseball is a game of failure, but we don't like in this area. We don't like our home team losing 10 games in a row. And of course, today you got their work.
Believe me,
they got their work cut out for them today, Tommy. They're going up against Sale. He's 4-1 with a 2.79 ERA.
Hey, he's got a loss, don't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you, Tommy. I love you. You're positive as the day is long. I love it.
Hey, I don't remember my bad. I try not to dwell. I eat every night. My last bad meal. I don't dwell on my last bad meal. I look for something good. All
right, Tommy. Let me ask you one last question before we let you go. Is this just an aberration, or the Phillies aren't as bad as their record indicates? Do you think they can turn? I mean, the toppers under pressure. Dave Dombrowski. A lot of people call for his head. Like you guys all hear that, right?
It's Philly, man. It's Philly. I mean, it's the game of baseball. It is pressure. I mean, a lot of these guys got big contracts. They don't have to worry about anything. A lot of it's about pride.
Right.
A lot of it is about pride, taking pride in yourself, not going out there and stinking.
Bryce Harper turned it around. He's batting .270, and I know he went through a slump there.
On him early.
Yeah,
everybody was on him early. I said, read the baseball cards. Read the back of the baseball cards.
He sounds like Topper
a little bit. There's a correction coming a little bit.
Right.
Hey, that being said, Billy, I know we got to go. Hey, there's guys back in the day. I mean, you look at lefty and stuff like that. They weren't all-stars every year. They had some down years and stuff like that. The game is a human game, and you got to figure stuff out sometimes. So,
all right, Tommy Greene, as always, we appreciate you and look forward to talking to you next week.
You got it, pal.
There he is, Tommy Greene. We go on the mound with him every Sunday. Brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room, get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. And Tommy was on the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline. Hey, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227.
Now, I want to tell you about the Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you've been interested in attending one of these events and see it as a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board. Who are your biggest villains in sports today? 609-403-0973. When we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Sixers playoff basketball tonight on 97.3 ESPN. The Sixers face the Boston Celtics. Listen as Tom McGinnis calls all the Sixers playoff action.
Maxey, another three straight away. It's got again. He got a high screen by Drummond and nailed it. He came off to the right and another triple. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla.
It's Sixers Celtics Game 4 tonight. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. on South Jersey's home for Sixers playoff basketball. 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Dad, I still can't believe how nice our new bathroom looks.
That's right, AG. We were so embarrassed by the sight of our old rundown bathroom, we thought a new bathroom was impossible until Connor Slocum from Install America approached us.
Now with a new bathroom, it feels like a new home.
They also install windows, doors, siding, and more. The crew was professional, fast, and did it right the first time. Family owned for over 70 years. Call Install America for a free estimate and financing options at 1-866-670-5213.
Thanks, Install America!
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Need a new car and have no idea? It's got to be a matte black Kia.
Hop out of your old car and into a new matte black Kia for less at Matte Black Kia in Egg Harbor Township. 26 Matte Black Kia Sportage LX, just $139 per month. 26 Matte Black Kia K5 GT line, just $149 per month. All new 2027 Matte Black Kia Telluride, $339 per month. Drive now and pay later with zero payments for 90 days. Plus, we'll pay you up to $3,000 over Kelly Blue Book fair market value for any trade in any condition. Have a job clearing $450 per week? Matte Black Kia wants to get you approved today. We sell more, so you save more.
Matte Black Kia, 6211 Black Horse Pike, Egg Harbor Township,
or matteblackkia.com.
Need a new car and have no idea? It's got to be a matte black Kia.
24-month leases, $59.99 due at signing. Call 888-506-4132 for details. Interest occurs from date of purchase on select models. Offers don't combine. Expires month end.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, my intern Erin Ewing. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Give us some of your – who are some of the villains we hate today? 609-403-0973. I know Sidney Crosby and Rust are on my list. Malk is not too far behind. I despise those guys, Alex.
We do have some texters texting in here. Billy, as an Eagles diehard, my biggest villain is Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Luckily, he's a Wile E. Coyote type villain that just makes you laugh from Rico.
That was from Rico?
Yep. And then last one here, we got Dan in the HT.
Dan.
Dak Prescott. His numbers his numbers against the Eagles are unreal. I hate that guy.
I can't stand Prescott. He spit on Jalen Carter. Remember we were at that game?
Yeah, and Carter's the only one that got
Well, they always get the retaliator.
Yeah.
If you retaliate, you're going to get nabbed. 609-403-0973. How about T.O.? When he was on the 49ers and we was on the Cowboys, we hated him.
Yeah, it's tough to say him because he eventually played for us. So,
yeah. 609-403-0973. Who are some of your villains for today? From today, like today's in sports, not just hockey. It could be basketball. There's not really any. Are there any villains in baseball?
Oh, that's tough
really
because it's no contact.
I can't remember anybody
Bo
in baseball.
Bichette can now be one.
Yeah.
Bo Bichette. Well, I know back in the day, J.D. Drew people despised him because he. Like Gaudier from the Ducks.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a villain. He comes to town. He gets booed left and right.
For me, I think it's Tom Wilson and Malkin.
Yeah.
I hate Wilson. I
can't
hate
stand.
Malkin.
I can't. This Russ guy.
And
I just showed you.
Marchand.
Yeah, Marchand. I mean,
The rat.
There's a guy I can't stand.
Nobody likes him.
No.
No one.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Let's give us some of your villains. The most hated players in sports. You gotta have villains in sports. That makes it makes for a great series. Like I can't wait for the Flyers to get on the ice on Monday night. I want to see some payback.
Head's got to roll.
And this guy Russ, he's not going to drop his gloves. He's got Velcro on his gloves. He keeps his helmet and shield on. And then look at Sidney Crosby. He gets a little stick across the shield, hardly even hit him, and he goes down like he was shot by a German 88.
I was listening to the radio broadcast of that game. They said he went down like he got shot with an elephant gun.
It looked like, talk about embellishment. He could have won an Academy Award.
I'm fine with him going down because, all right, you get hit in the face unexpected. I can see it dropping. It's just when you're laying there like a lifeless body, it's like, come on, dude.
Dude, but like Biz said, we were looking at that video, he said if he just grabbed his face and like bent over and like acted like it really clipped him, but to go down like the way he did and look like he was dead is like too much.
Yeah, it probably cost the Penguins a power play.
It sure did. But I have no sympathy for them. I despise the Penguins. You know what? When Tocchet went when I drove his car, when he got traded in 92, and that's why his number was 92, I drove his car out to Pittsburgh. I liked that Pittsburgh team with Lemieux and Yager, and they had Shel Samuelson and Ulf Samuelson, even though Ulf Samuelson, there's a villain. He was a villain in hockey.
Yep.
They had Barrasso. They had some great players. I mean, I didn't hate that team, but I despise this Penguins team. I don't know what it is.
Crybaby Sid.
Crybaby Sid. It's a shame. The guy's going to be the Hall of Fame player.
Yeah.
You know? All right, on the other side, we're going to talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. Can't wait to get PJ's take. We'll talk some Eagles football, some Sixers basketball. All that's next, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. On Monday's show, we'll take a look back at the Sixers-Celtics game 3 and 4. We'll recap the Flyers game number 4, and we'll look back at the Eagles' entire draft. ESPN's Sal Paolantonio. Football at 4. Kevin Durso on the Flyers. Plus the Phillies weekend down in Atlanta. All that and more. It's all Monday.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
With GMF financing, qualified buyers excludes Traverse and Corvette excludes prior sales.
April is the month to save at Bennett Chevrolet, because we've got an offer you won't, no, you can't find anywhere else. Get here now and save up to 20% on new Chevys. Yes, Bennett Chevy is selling new Chevys at GM supplier employee prices. And you keep all the rebates, saving you up to 20%. Ask yourself, where can you save more than 20% on a new vehicle? You know the answer, nowhere but Bennett Chevrolet. Plus, if you're looking for pre-owned, Bennett will give you a minimum $10,000 for your trade. And we don't care if it runs. Just get it here and get a minimum $10,000 for your junk. Just imagine how much more we'll pay if you've got a quality trade. And you never get haggled or hassled or need to negotiate at Bennett Chevy, because our non-commissioned sales team is paid on your satisfaction, not how much you spend. Together, let's drive. Bennett Chevy, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
Some days, self-care starts with Nature-Made gummy vitamins, a deep breath, and a little encouragement.
Mom, I'm really nervous.
Me too, honey, but we've got this. Repeat after me. I'm gonna have a good day.
I'm going to have a good day.
I choose joy no matter what comes my way.
I bring joy wherever I go.
Quality gummy vitamins from Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand, based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
For good times in the Pines, make the trip to the Piccalilli Inn's Pick Patio. Watch the game and order up their world-famous wings, an ice-cold beer, or freshly made cocktail on a sunny afternoon. Or by the fire under starry skies. Skip the lane chains, get off the beaten path, and take the trip to the Pick. Follow them on Facebook for live music and specials, or order a carryout at Piccalilli.com.
Home of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill, 97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, and my intern Erin Ewing. And don't forget, next Saturday we'll be broadcasting live up at the Camden County at the Cooper River Park for the Down and Derby Wine Festival. That's before the Kentucky Derby. And I'll be joined with Lou Capelli will be there with me. Jeffrey Nash from FastlaneHandicapper.com. Of course, Nikki Earnshaw and Erin Ewing will be there. It's a great day. Come on down to Cooper River Park there in Camden County. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's a great day. And of course, the Kentucky Derby is I've been to the Kentucky Derby, so it's a bucket list thing, and it's a fun weekend. Aaron, I don't know if have you ever been. You probably don't even watch the horses, do you?
Yeah, no, I do.
Do you get into that?
Do I have to wear a big hat to the
Yeah,
thing?
you got to wear. Yeah, you have to wear your Sunday best,
All
basically. All right. We'll drink mint julep since you're 21 now.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Matter of fact, I met you, PJ. I met you through PJ at the Toronto Maple Leafs game.
Yeah.
And speaking of PJ, now it's time to go to Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call the Vassar Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. Let's go to the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room our good buddy, Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. What's up, P.J.?
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning.
Yo, PJ, what do you think, man? I got my playoff beard going. You like that?
Stuff. I like it. I like it. You're
You do? You like I've seen you with facial hair before.
Yeah, I'll grow it out from time to time. The Flyers keep it up. I won't shave.
I can't stand facial hair.
PJ's always got that stash.
Yeah, he's got the stash going. But PJ, I can't stand this. It itches. I don't know how you guys like that stuff.
Yeah, a little uncomfortable. You just got to man up, Bill. You'll be all right.
Well, I am, man. I'm a team player, and we're gonna spin the wheel. What do you want to start talking about first, since it's your segment?
So, I mean, honestly, when we're talking about villains, I don't know how you guys felt about the game last night, or the other night, I should say. Jaylen Brown.
Oh.
I don't know what you got. Listen, I don't know what you got to do to get ejected from a game. But I would think elbowing somebody in the crown jewels in the middle of the play, a flagrant elbow. It was an elbow. Dude. He literally lowered himself and elbowed him. Right. It's like, if I was the Sixers, I would send one of our big guys, a Drummond, one of the guys, and just come out knee Brown right in the jewels. And just like this. It was unbelievable to me that we didn't even get no call. Not they reviewed it. They're like, nah, that looks okay. I think we should let them play.
Well, I got to tell you, PJ. Now be honest with you, I didn't get to watch the game because I went to the daddy-daughter dance on Friday night with my daughter Elijah Grace. But I saw the group text, and you were complaining about the officiating in that game specifically. But look at the Flyers series. These referees in both the NBA and the NHL, they are horrible. They stink. I mean, like you said, you're looking right at a blatant call. They totally miss, and then they'll give you a phantom call.
I mean, listen, I don't know what they're looking for. I think it's interesting that, like, some of these are reviewed. They have the videos, all the angles. It's like, come on, guys. Like, this is pretty, and even afterwards, like you said, I think that the league should do something with Martin. I mean, it's not fair to him as it's.
Did you see that? Did you see him pull his hair?
There's no need for it. It was, and we'll see what they do, but it's Philly. We never get the calls, man. They're never.
And you know what? If I were the Flyers organization, I would send the tape to the league and say, "Look, man, you got to do something about this. If for nothing else, he needs to get fined significantly."
And if they don't, I think that as a true Flyers fan, is how we should do it. Is we should send a message starting off at the beginning.
Yeah, but who do we have that could do that? We got rid of Delorier. We don't have anybody.
I'll send Hathaway in there.
Yeah.
What a start!
Russ will run away. He's not going to drop the gloves. He's got Velcro on his gloves. PJ,
don't let him run away.
Listen, it's all right. Let him just take a cheap shot at him, just like they did with us, and we'll even the score that way. I'm fine with that too. You know what I mean?
What a stark difference between our two guests. We got Tommy Greene saying be even.
Yeah, right.
PJ's over here. Hit him in the crown jewels. Get back at him.
Go for it. This is wrong, man. This is wrong what happened to us this weekend.
So, in Game 3 with the Sixers and Celtics, we've talked about this numerous times. You can't give the Celtics, who's an exceptional three-point shooting team, you can't give them 21 second chance opportunities in a playoff game. I know the ball was hard. Like, sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way, but come on, 21?
No, we looked stiff out there. We're standing around. They were getting all the rebounds. We didn't look aggressive off the boards at all. I mean, I agree with what Alex said, too. I mean, don't get me wrong. We are missing Abid, who's our big guy. But, like, he doesn't.
Did that kill you? Did that pain you to say that?
He's not a big rebounder either, though. But you could have used him. We could have used him a little bit, even just as a big guy in there, So.
Well, he's listed as doubtful again today. I mean, there was talk that he might have. There was speculation that he was possibly able to play in Game 3. Now I just read an article. He's doubtful, and there's no talk of him even playing tonight. So who knows what's going on?
No, and in fairness, with the Bede, it's always doubtful that he's going to play. I think it's never really a good chance that he's going to play. So we'll hope for the best, but. I mean, I'd love to see that, some of these younger guys. Edgecombe didn't have a great game, by the way, on Friday.
No.
He had like back-to-back travel calls. It was like, dude, what are you doing here?
He was not himself. He had an off game. He did. Yeah. So I think with him having an off game, Maxey started late too, by the way. He ended up pulling it out at the end, but there was a couple of quarters there at the beginning. I was like, where is he?
Paul George stepped up.
Paul did great. I was one of the best games I saw from him, and he got elbowed too. So I mean, all in all, Paul played pretty good in my book. I thought he was.
So if I were to say, because I don't think anybody had any expectations. I thought the Celtics would sweep us, and I didn't think the Sixers would put up a fight like they're doing. But it's encouraging. I mean, yeah. If just for some reason, if the Sixers were able to get by the Celtics, there's a possibility you could sending us all to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Nothing would make me happier. And let me tell you something. I'd love to send Boston home with a loss there against us without our best player. I would love to be able to send them home that way. It would be a great way.
So Jason Tatum and who's your villain?
I don't like Jaylen Brown.
Brown.
I think he's a cheap shot player. You know what he does? There's a lot of players like this in the NBA. He runs to the net all the time. He'll rush down the net. He just puts his hands up like he's shooting. You should see some of the apparently they were shots. He just throws his hands up in an area, and they call a flag, and he goes to the line. It's like you take away his line points. I don't know if Jaylen can break 10 points a game. I think he literally just gets called the whole game. I'd love to see the guy shoot a little more and actually have a free open shot.
We're talking with P.J. Corda, Mr. Negadelphia. We have him every weekend we have him. He gives his opinions on Philly sports scene on the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline. All right, let's talk a little Philadelphia Flyers hockey. They lose to the Penguins last night. And then, there's just so much. I just can't stand the Penguins. We got to finish them off on Monday night, man.
We should. I think Vladar had a bad night. It was an off night for him. He was due for a bad night, guys. I mean, Vladar's been carrying us. He's been a rock back there. He's done such a good job. And he had a couple. The one on Sidney, the shot, not so much. The one behind the net probably could have gone away.
Yeah.
And that did change a little bit of the momentum where we would have been, I think, in the game. But overall, the Flyers didn't play terrible. We still play with a lot of heart. I think that there were opportunities. We could have won it. There were some goal missed opportunities there, but just got to be a little more concerned. Don't take any penalties. Get under their skin, play our game, and I think we can definitely knock them out this next game for sure.
All right, are you happy with the Eagles draft? I mean, yesterday they picked up. They got this Cole Payton from left-handed quarterback from North Dakota.
Hey,
all right, you like that? He's a big boy.
We've had success with Dakota quarterbacks. You know what I mean? So, I'll go with it. Listen, you know me. I love a good backup quarterback. You know what I mean?
PJ, have you seen this Uar Bernard guy they drafted? Never played
football.
Never played a down of organized football, but he's 6'4", 306, ran a 4.63 40 with a 39-incher vertical. He's the new Jordan Mailata, I think. Mailata never played a down of football.
Listen, he looks awesome. It stats-wise, unbelievable, right? I mean, the guy has a ton of potential. You train him up, you get him, to adapt to the positioning and teach him the game. He's going to be great. I can't wait to see what he could do. And he's low on body fat too, man. He's yoked. This guy he's muscle.
And then I like the 6th-round pick, Micah Morris. He's 6'5", 334 pounds. He's a guard. Georgia, they put out they're national champions. They got some big boys down there. And what do I always say, Alex? Big boys beat up on little boys.
That's right. We always draft from them, too. They're our favorite draft team.
Especially this Cole Wisniewski, safety out of Texas Tech. We got the new version of the Exciting Whites going out. I've watched a little bit of tape on this kid.
Right.
He's a playmaker.
He is.
I love it, dude. I know. I love it. The Birds are getting some, depth. We're getting some, we're focusing on the areas where, we're going to need some replacement. And I'm also very excited that we drafted Lemon to get AJ out as well. I think that's a good thing.
And I was you just stole my thunder. I was going to say, could you imagine the Philadelphia press that covers the Eagles, the field day, if Lemon turns out to be a really good pick, oh my God, they're gonna have a field day. But if he's bad, we got a Lemon. I mean, it's just gonna go. They're gonna go nuts.
It could go the other way real quick for him. It's not his fault. But we'll do what we can. We're gonna hope that he comes out strong. He's gonna come out strong.
Give me a grade on Howie Roseman, his performance during the NFL draft.
You know what? I always got a lot of faith in Howie. He's always led us the right way in the long term of things. So I'll give him a B+. You know what I mean? I'll give him. I think I like that he traded up. We got some players, create some excitement. I like what he's doing there.
All right, let's turn our attention to the Fighting Phils. They get off the Schneid. They halt their 10-game losing streak. We had Tommy Greene on earlier. He's once again singing the company line. Schweiner, don't get too low when things are going bad. Don't get too high when things are going good. Keep that even keel. Baseball's a game of failure, but we just don't like when they fail 10 times in a row.
Listen, Tommy's one of those guys that's going to end up sinking with the ship over there, all right? At some point, you got to jump out and be like, this guy's going down,
Give me a life preserver.
I'll be happy if the Phillies can pull off a 500 year. You know what I mean? I mean, we're basically we're in the ruts. I mean, it's the bats, it's the
field. They were like the bad news Bears. Couldn't get out of their own. They couldn't field. They couldn't hit. They couldn't run the bases.
Yeah, it's not even like you point the finger at one person. They're just all playing poorly. We're just not the team that's coming together. They do need to turn it around, obviously, in order for something to happen there, but we are a far cry away from a good playoff team. I mean, it's a stretch here.
All right, how about this? Yesterday in the locker room, we had a full house. I mean, we had I've never seen that many people in this studio. It was like we're squeezing in here. The whole time, Erin Ewing kept it. Yesterday was her 21st birthday, PJ. She didn't say one word to us.
I know. Listen, we got to take her up for some drinks at the stadium now that she's able to have her first beer at the stadium. We got to have that happen.
Well, you know what Erin did remind me of? When you took us to the Flyers game against Toronto, that's when they went on that 8-9 game losing streak.
Yeah, well,
the Flyers.
Hopefully she'll be better luck this time.
I blame Berube in all this. I blame Chief
it's
in all
Chief.
this.
Yeah, he's been
Chief
there
was
too.
there last night at the game.
Chief went to the game last night.
Yeah, listen,
He's
we gotta
bad
keep
luck.
him out of that stadium. We got to keep him out of that stadium. You know.
We need to. So the Carolina Hurricanes, they beat the Ottawa Senators. You see any of that game yesterday? Holy moly!
Yeah, I mean, listen. I'm not excited to play Carolina. I got to tell you, they're a tough team, man. It's going to be a battle. But I would have liked to have got us a little more rest and ended it a couple days earlier. But hopefully we can squeeze it out on Monday and kind of get our boys rested up for the real series, which is past Boston.
Well, I got this playoff beard going. It's starting to itch me there, PJ, Mr. Negadelphia. But I'm a team player, and I'm going to keep it on, keep it going. No Grecian formula here.
That's right. No shave until playoffs are over. That's right.
All right, PJ, as always. What's the temperature down there?
It's brutal. It's probably like 80s and sunny. We just survived it.
A little too hot.
You going swimming?
Not swimming, but I'll send you some pics. I caught some big fish off the dock yesterday.
Off the dock?
Yeah. 40 pounders. Yeah, tarpon.
You to take the boat out?
Nah, listen, when you're catching fish right off the dock, you don't even need to go out. You know?
What a life.
What a life.
What a life.
All right, PJ, as always, we appreciate you, and we'll talk to you next week.
Take care, guys.
All right, there he is, P.J. Corda, Mr. Negadelphia on the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call the Vassar Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassar Pool Service. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com. or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, it's 609-403-0973. That's the text board number. Give us today's biggest villains in sports, 609-403-0973. When we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Sixers playoff basketball tonight on 97.3 ESPN. The Sixers face the Boston Celtics. Listen as Tom McGinnis calls all the Sixers playoff action.
Maxey, another three straight away. It's got again. He got a high screen by Drummond and nailed it. He came off to the right and another triple. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla.
It's Sixers Celtics Game 4 tonight. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. on South Jersey's home for Sixers playoff basketball. 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hey, it's Mr. Negadelphia, P.J. Corda. Let's get something straight. If you want art, go to a museum. Here is something I'm positive about. Kilowatt Coffee. No foam hearts, no flowers, no latte art, just signature drinks that actually work. We're talking bold cold brews, hot or iced lattes, real flavor, and zero nonsense. Find Kilowatt Coffee at 373 South Whitehorse Pike in Hamilton, New Jersey. Follow at Kilowatt Coffee on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Or bring the energy to your next event. Call 856-229-1780. Kilowatt Coffee, where quality drinks don't need a drawing.
Dad, I still can't believe how nice our new bathroom looks.
That's right, AG. We were so embarrassed by the sight of our old rundown bathroom, we thought a new bathroom was impossible until Connor Slocum from Install America approached us.
Now with a new bathroom, it feels like a new home.
They also install windows, doors, siding, and more. The crew was professional, fast, and did it right the first time. Family owned for over 70 years. Call Install America for a free estimate and financing options at 1-866-670-5213.
Thanks, Install America!
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
Catch all the sports action this April at Ventnor Social. With 20 big screen TVs, you won't miss a second of our Philly baseball, basketball, and hockey teams, championship golf action, and pro football draft. The deck is open, the drafts are ice cold, and the game day food and wing specials are ready for you. And when the game's on break, jump into the arcade and create your own action. Catch it all at Ventnor Social, Ventnor Avenue in Ventnor. Check out their Facebook page for the latest specials and events.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live in the Stu studio. Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, on a Sunday. Happy belated birthday, Erin. You didn't tell us that you were turning 21, but she's legal.
Towards her.
She's older than some of the Flyers.
Older than Marty.
Yeah.
Or you're older than
2 years older than Martone.
Mitchkov. Hell, he's only, 20? 19, 20?
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's only Mitchkov. How old's Barkey? How old's he? He's young.
Barkey's got to be 20.
Yeah.
Like, there's no. Yeah,
these guys can't even grow playoff beards.
You're unk now, Aaron.
I know. I think that's like such a sad thing.
How many drinks you have? How many drinks you have last night?
Oh, I don't know.
Who were buying you drinks? Your friends?
Yeah.
What were you doing? Your shots and stuff?
Did
you get on the mechanical bull?
I did. Yeah, but
you get tossed?
I did. I couldn't do the one hand. I kind of forgot to try and even do it. Like some people, they go up with and they just do it with one hand. I wasn't cool enough.
I don't know if I want to get on a bull, a real bull.
Well, with all the stuff you got, your hip, your knee.
God,
yeah, you couldn't handle that.
I'm falling apart. I got a bunion on my foot. I can't even wear my new sneakers.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, I got sciatic. My brother goes, you got to put a few extra pounds on. I can't do anything. I'm hurt. You know what it feels like when you wake up out of bed? You go, you get out of bed, you get hurt.
I don't know that.
Well, guess what? Guess what? You really young puppies. It's not fun getting old. I'm telling you.
I'm starting to feel it a little bit, but not as much as you are.
Oh my God! I played a lot of hockey, eh?
Nah,
I did. I took a lot of shots. When I had to go in the corner for Tony Tomasio, he wouldn't go in the corner.
See, that's what the Flyers needed last night. They needed some guys get in the corner.
I'd go in the corner. I'd mix it up. I'd agitate. I was an agitator.
They needed you out there.
That's right.
Going after Russ.
Oh, if I was on the ice, I'm telling you. You know what? Could you imagine if I played with Chief? I'd be like, Bobby Clark was the best at that, man. I wish you guys were around to watch Whitey. He was phenomenal. He'd be the instigator, and then Schultz would come clean up the mess.
We could have had that with Delorier.
I know, but he was valuable. He's valuable to that Hurricane team. He'd look pretty good with us right now. But look, if Tyson Forrester steps it up, we need him. We need him to step it up.
An interesting caveat I've noticed in this series. I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, but I think it's interesting. The winning team has gotten to 3 goals. The losing team has yet to score 3 goals.
Oh, is that right?
The winning team has at least scored 3 goals in each game this series.
All right.
So it seems like the first team to 3 wins the game in this series.
All right, we got the Sixers tonight. I'm all set. I got my Sixers jersey on. I got my Sixers shirt on. Sixers. You clap your hands, everybody. We got that all queued up.
Yeah,
Nikki Earnshaw will love that one. play that in the background. Play that in the background while we talk Sixers basketball. Erin, did they get a shot tonight?
I mean, yeah, I hope so. Like, they got to win one game at home, right?
Will you be drinking tonight, too?
Maybe. I got a big presentation
So, you know
tomorrow,
what? Here's
actually.
another thing. When I was 18, the drinking age was 18. You know that, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Is that what
Let's
you
get
want,
pumped up. We got to get pumped up for Sixers basketball.
Earnshaw better be listening.
He better be.
'Cause
But I don't
this
know,
is-
man. He's probably working the game tonight, too.
Yeah, probably. That guy does it all.
He's the hardest working man in show business. Listen, I think the Sixers. I think they can, if they play their best, they can beat the Celtics. Because you live by the sword, you die by the sword. The Celtics can shoot threes, but if they go cold, like shooters go cold. If they can play their best game tonight, and the Celtics can go cold, they can win the game.
I mean, that's exactly what happened in game 2.
Right?
Celtics couldn't hit a shot. We just got to get some rebounds. That's all it comes down to. We get some rebounds. We don't turn the ball over in game 3. We win that game. It's as simple as that.
You know, the Phillies are so lucky that the Sixers and the Flyers are in the playoffs. And I think, I mean, we're doing really well with both of our teams. Even though the Sixers are down 2-1, we're going to game 4 at home. And they can even the series up and make this a series and possibly get maybe Joel Embiid back for game 5.
They just got to just stay afloat until we can get Embiid back. Because once Embiid's back, this is a completely different series and a series that is very winnable for us. The
Baltimore, our text board number is 609-403-0973. The question is, give us some villains in sports. And like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are perfect villains. I can't stand them. I can't stand the Celtics or the Bruins.
Yeah.
I hate the Penguins, and I can't stand Russ.
I hate Pasternak just because he kills us every time that we play them.
Every single time. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Derek White. That's a nucleus of hate right there.
This Peyton Pritchard kid. Why can't the Sixers find a guy
like that?
Just a kid who's a spot-up, knockdown shooter. Why can't we find one of those guys in like the second round of the draft?
So I went to the daddy-daughter dance on Friday. I wasn't able to watch the game, but I was able to listen to Tom McGinnis. I actually left. I would go to my car during the daddy-daughter dance. My daughter. I had 2 dances with my daughter. I got in there. She was playing with her friends.
Are you standing AG up?
No. I you know what I did? First of all, my lower back started hurting. I couldn't even stand up for after a while. As soon as I got in there, we had like 2 dances, and then that was it. Bye, Dad. And I didn't see her. She was running around with all her friends. Well, the Sixers are on. Tom McGinnis, he's the best. He describes the game. I said to Elijah Grace on the way home, I said, listen, there's a difference between a radio commentator and a TV commentator. The difference is a radio commentator has to paint the picture, right? You're not watching the game, you're listening. You're using your imagination. Tom McGinnis describes what the jerseys look like for both teams, the colors, the crowd size, the enthusiasm, the referees, what they look like. You know, he paints a picture when you're listening, and he does it by himself.
A good villain I actually just thought of, Jalen Brunson from the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson. See, I have no hate. I got to be honest with you.
Nova?
Yeah, I can't hate him.
To me, it's just like, how is he that good? He doesn't look like he's that good.
I know.
He's just this little meatball running around there, and he hucks these shots up, and somehow they go in every time. It pisses me off.
But he's a good villain. I can see why you hate him. I just, for some reason, I can't. I don't know. Like, I know Nick hates the Knicks, right? He can't stand the Knicks. It's like I can't. They got 3 or 4 Villanova guys on a team.
I mean, the Villanova guy last night.
They're the Villanova Knicks.
Dante DiVincenzo for the Timberwolves blew as a kid.
Matter of fact, while we were talking to Tommy Greene, we have the Sports Center on in the background. I saw it. I had to look away. It was nasty.
Yeah, and then Anthony Edwards, his knee went.
Well, that's the one I saw. Yeah. Anthony Edwards.
Well, we got a text board in here, actually appraising somebody. There's no name to it, guys. If you're gonna text in,
put your name on it.
Zach Wheeler is the prophecy the baseball god showed me in my dreams. Yeah, put your name on that one. That's a great one.
609-403-0973 is the text board. We're looking for some villains. Give us some people that you despise, you can't stand in sports today. Villains. I don't think there are as many villains today as there were a few years ago.
No, I mean, I think all the leagues have gotten like a little bit softer, like especially like hockey. Like they used to drop the gloves every single game. Now you don't see that.
What do you think about Scattaboo?
I like him.
You do?
Yeah.
I know.
I wish the Eagles had him.
My dad hates him.
Really?
Because he thinks
you know what? Remember he
too...
blew out his Achilles here in Philadelphia, and then he had to go to the hospital.
He snapped his ankle.
Yeah, he snapped his ankle. Guess what? The Philadelphia fans apparently showered him with love while he was in the hospital. He loves Philly fans.
He thinks he's a little. Oh, I hate this Diego Pavia kid.
Do you? You don't like him?
Not at all. He's saying he didn't want an agent for the draft because he said, "Ain't nobody, someone's taking my money." It's like, dude, and that's why you went undrafted. That's why no one's going to sign you, and that's why you're never going to be anything in this league.
609-403-0973. We're looking for some villains. Give us some villains in today's sports. I think there's more villains in hockey than any other sport, only because of the physicality of the game. Well, football, we should have more, but I can't, like, off the top of my head, I'm thinking I can't think of anybody but Dak Prescott's a good one. I can't stand him.
I used to hate Ezekiel Elliott when he was the
I couldn't stand Ezekiel Elliott. I couldn't stand him. Michael Irvin I didn't like. Now I do like him. I think he's colorful and charismatic, in interviews and stuff. We saw him at Radio Row. Remember, we saw him walking by.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him, or was that Nick?
To who? Michael Irving?
Michael Irvin.
Nick.
Did Nick get him?
No, Nick got Ocho Cinco. But
okay.
I
he
saw
walked
Irving.
by, and
Yeah.
I coached at St. Thomas Aquinas down in Fort Lauderdale when I was years ago. And when I was the freshman quarterback, the school was like one of the better schools.
Schwan, what haven't you done?
So I was the quarterbacks coach for the freshmen at St. Thomas Aquinas. And unbeknownst to me at the time, because I was a freshman, Michael Irvin was a senior there. I didn't even know him.
This guy's a monorail driver.
I pumped gas at Hess. I worked. I've done a lot of stuff.
Could you imagine?
I was a lifeguard. I was on a beach patrol.
Could you imagine you're at Disney with your family and him and Bobby, his twin, are driving the monorail?
Yo, you want to hear something funny? So when we're working the monorail, and I was at the turnstile for the Polynesian, I guess it was, you'd see the school, the senior trips come down there. All the from Haddon Township, Haddon Heights. It was 2 years after I got out of high school, so I still knew some people, and they come by, and they see us, and people go nuts. They went absolutely nuts. They saw Bobby and I. We had to wear those helmets with the wings on it. I had to wear a polyester green shirt and polyester blue pants in the hot Florida sun.
Is there a picture of this anywhere?
You know what? There was no cell phones back in the day, man. I have limited pictures of me working at Disney World.
Jeez.
Just never thought we just never thought about taking pictures. But I do know this: when Miami played Florida State, or the Florida Gators played Miami, the whole state stood still. Like everybody watched that. Talk about like people take football serious down in Florida.
It's like the Iron Bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Great rivalries. But yeah, man, I've done some things. All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Get in there, say hello to Will, JM, Chet, Jason. They are nice people.
Next up, La Scala's Fire Ocean Casino. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's Fire. It's your home away from home for handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood just like your grandma used to make, and their signature cocktails all steps away from the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win, La Scala's Fire delivers every time. That's La Scala's Fire, oceancasino.com. Let's eat and get on down to the beach house, which is open for the season.
All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker with Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. On Monday's show, we'll take a look back at the Sixers-Celtics game 3 and 4. We'll recap the Flyers game number 4, and we'll look back at the Eagles' entire draft. ESPN's Sal Paolantonio. Football at 4. Kevin Durso on the Flyers. Plus the Phillies weekend down in Atlanta. All that and more. It's all Monday.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Billy Schweim here. Pro Image Sports is back on the Ocean City Boardwalk and is now open for the 2026 season. Located between 8th and 9th Street, they carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, novelties from brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite pro team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC.
Is your trading stopping you from shopping? It's time to drop in some Matt Black Nissan.
We need your trade-in today, and we're willing to overpay at Matt Black Nissan and at Matt Black Affinity. AJ the trade-in man will pay you up to $4,000 over a Kelly Blue Book fair trade value for any trade-in in any condition, even if it's not paid off. New 26 Matt Black Nissan Rogue, just $269 per month. New 26 Matt Black Nissan Kicks, just $289 a month. Or finance select new Nissan 150 at 0% APR for 60 months. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. Our lenders can get almost anyone approved. Come see us today at Matt Black Nissan and at Matt Black Infinity and the Black Horse Pipe in Egg Harbor Township.
It's time to drop in some Matt Black Nissan.
With approved credit, go to mattblacknissan.com for details or 877-289-6670. Price includes all costs to be paid by consumer, except for licensing, registration, and taxes. $1667 per thousand financed for 60 months at 0 APR through NMAC. Negative trade equity refinanced. Subject to lender approval. Offers don't combine. Expires month end.
Hanging out at the Piccadilly. Nowhere tomorrow. Everyone's happy. Beers keep coming. Tails piled high with friends and family. Spirits to the sky.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live in the Stu studio. Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing. 609-403-0973. Give us some villains in today's sports world. Some villains, people we hate. We hate Sidney Crosby, Rusk, we hate Malkin, but give me some villains. Now, Mike Gill just texted me, Kiki Hernandez from the Dodgers.
That's a good one.
I don't think he never really, maybe because they played on the West Coast.
He just always gets on base somehow. Like it's crazy.
Oh, who was the guy from the Mets that used to, when he got a walk, he would sprint down to the
I know who you're talking about. I forget who it is.
I didn't like him.
But we got a few texts in.
All right, 609-403-0973.
We got John in Avalon. He gave us one for each team.
All right, yeah.
Right now, the biggest villain for the Eagles is Dak Prescott with the whole spitting incident last year.
Yeah.
For opening game in Philly. For the Sixers, I would say either Tatum and or Brown with the Celtics is the biggest villain or villains. For the Flyers, I would say Sidney Crosby, but that's kind of waning away due to him aging and not being a superstar player anymore. I don't know about that. I still hate Crosby.
See, here's what pisses me off about Crosby. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And he's a villain.
And then,
you know what I mean?
And lastly, for the Phillies, I would say it's the Dodgers and Freddie Freeman. That's
Freddie
a good answer.
Freeman? You don't like, you can see that?
Well, he played for the Braves. He killed us with the Braves.
Yeah.
And then Chris from Northfield, he's actually the guy who said the Zach Wheeler is the prophecy.
Okay.
Jeff McNeil, hate that guy.
Jeff McNeil!
Hate that
I
guy's
can't
face.
stand him!
He hates his face, he
yes.
says.
I don't, Jeff McNeil. Where's Mr. Met? The Mets are what, 7? What are they, 9 and 17?
Yeah, they're one
game.
game.
You don't hear him chirping, do we?
One game better than we are.
609-403-0973. Give me some villains, people we hate. Of course, the Sixers play tonight. I like nothing more than for the Sixers to win without Embiid tonight, because that would set the stage for Game 5, right? 2-2 going back to Boston with Embiid possibly being able to play.
Joe's got to be good at some point. Like, you can't go this entire playoff run and not get into a game if you're Joel Embiid.
I'm all Sixered up. I got my Sixers shirt on today. I'm ready to go. You're gonna watch the game. Are you going back to your sinus tonight?
No. I'll go
Tomorrow
there
morning.
Tomorrow morning.
So you're gonna get the game in.
Yeah. I'm really pulling for a win. I really hope they win.
Yeah, I just hate I can't stand the Boston Celtics. I don't know what it is.
The Boston Garden.
The Garden. I've been to by the way, I saw the Flyers play the Bruins in the Garden, the old Garden. I had to sit behind a girder, obstructed view.
It's never easy for you, Sean. Listen, there's always he tells these stories.
Can't get out of bed.
They're normal stories, and then he just throws this little wrinkle in that every time. Just it makes it so much more difficult.
609-403-0973. Oh yeah, Mike Gill just said Brandon Nemo. There's another guy.
Nemo.
Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
I can't stand him
whole
either.
Mets team I honestly hate. We actually got more texts coming in.
609-403-0973. Give us some villains in sports.
Ray and EHT.
Come on, Ray.
I would say Jared Verse from the Rams for the Eagles. New to the scene, but obviously a villain. Yeah, he was the guy when Saquon Barkley was running down the field and he was looking at him. Because remember before the NFC divisional game, he was talking a lot of trash about Philly. That's the guy I was talking about.
Okay.
Oh, Johnny G.
Johnny Griner.
How did you not think of this one, Billy? Yo, Billy. Joe Flacco, your
He big time the Schweiner at Radio Row.
AJ Brown has become a villain.
Oh my gosh. I was just thinking of him.
And Nick Castellanos too.
No doubt about it. Wait till when the Padres come to town and they announce him, the whole stadium's going to start booing.
How did you forget about
How did
Flacco?
I forget about Flacco? He's a creep.
Because he's only your villain.
He stinks. The only reason he's any good because he's 6'6". He's a big dude. That's it. Can throw a country mile. That's the only reason. He has no personality. He's big time in Schweiner. Mike, I already said Matthew Barnaby, because I was talking about villains from the past, like Ty Domi, Dale Hunter, Marty McSorley, Ken Baumgartner, right?
I feel like
Wendell Clark.
There's guys I'm forgetting because I know I hate certain guys.
You know what? But A.J. Brown, he's going to be a big villain when he gets traded.
Yeah, when that happens.
That's going to be fun. But Castellanos is a great villain because when he comes to town, people are going to go nuts.
When do we play the Padres?
609-403-0973. By the way, this playoff beard's starting to itch me, man. But the Flyers better win and to keep it going. I wonder how long my beard will get.
June 2nd, Padres
Do
come to
they
town.
come to town
Padres
June
come to
2nd?
town June 2nd.
I got to get Dominic Mariani to get us some tickets. Or maybe PJ, Mr. Negadelphia.
You know what we should do? We should do a day in the life video, the locker room to the game, where we just record Billy just heckling Castellanos for 9 innings.
Oh, my God.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Give us some villains. By the way, Castellanos, he's definitely going to feel the ire, the wrath of the Philadelphia Phillies fans. I know there's no doubt about it.
Do you think they'll boo him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I really do.
I don't know. I feel like people were randomly, some of the fans were, randomly on his side, once he...
People do, for some reason, weirdly like Castellanos.
Like when the whole like note came out, people were like I don't know, like they
Really?
were like yeah, like all over Twitter, like people were like, I don't know, they just.
I think a lot of girls think he's very attractive.
I mean,
Aaron, I mean that sounded like guilty.
I mean, okay, getting away from that.
You know who's a good all-time villain? Pedro Martinez.
Yeah, but he played for the Phillies. People.
Yeah, but
him.
he was pushing. Who did he push during the Yankees Red Sox brawl?
Was it? Who?
You know who I'm talking?
The catcher.
No, it was the old man. It was the old coach.
I can't remember.
What about T.O.? Someone texted. I said
yeah, well, we said that earlier. But he's like
Des Bryant.
No doubt.
Jason Witten. Romo.
Romo
those guys.
Witten.
I hated those
I
guys.
can't stand Jason Witten.
Oh, my. Victor Cruz.
Yeah.
Those are the guys I grew up with.
609-403-0973. Give us some villains. By the way, Mike Gill just texted me again. Wait to hear this. If the Flyers beat the Penguins in advance, he said the Sports Bash is going to Raleigh. Oh, my gosh. Would that be great? He said Pedro Martinez pushed Zimmer.
Yep, that's what it is. But I heard those Hurricanes tailgates, they tailgate like it's a college football game out there
really?
before those hockey games, yeah. Sports Bash might have a time and a half down there.
Oh, man, Don Zimmer he pushed. That's right. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Give us some villains. We don't like sports doesn't have villains like it used to. But there are, because of some of the villains that we're naming, they're a few years ago. I want some villains for today.
Who was
609-403-0973?
What about Ron Artest, Ben Wallace, the Malice at the Palace?
Who was the guy from the Pistons that we all hated? The Lambier. Bill Lambier. I couldn't stand him.
Were you a Rodman guy?
No, I didn't like him either.
Didn't like Rodman?
No. I liked him when he played for the Bulls, though.
Well, that's Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, but I don't. That's what you said, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like that's the Rodman everybody thinks.
No, but I didn't like Rodman when he played for the Pistons.
Well, that's when he got drafted there.
Yeah, he played there for a few years. But I couldn't stand Bill Lambier. I hated. I wasn't a Larry Bird guy either. Frankly, I didn't like him either. But I can't stand the Celtics. I hate the Celtics. I would like nothing more than the Sixers to win tonight.
If we could just stick it to the whole city of Boston.
Oh, man. Come on, Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver.
Now, I want to tell you about the Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you've been interested in attending one of these events and see it as a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
All right, when we return, we're going to wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Flyers Penguin Game 5 on 97.3 ESPN. The Flyers take on the Pittsburgh Penguins tomorrow night. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedoruk call all the Flyers playoff action.
Martone spins into the right wing circle, looks at the net with a shot, he scores! Oh, Porter Martone!
It's Flyers Penn Game 5. Tomorrow night, coverage begins at 7 p.m. on South Jersey's home for Flyers playoff hockey. 97.3 ESPN. And listen live on the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
Turns out, talk isn't cheap. Just talking about affordability doesn't make things affordable. Straight Talk's had the same price since 2009. Plus, their Gold plan includes a Walmart Plus membership and $20 in Walmart cash when you activate. That's more than just talk.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straightforward, always. Valid through May 17, 2026. $20 in Walmart cash for Straight Talk Gold or Platinum plan customers newly enrolling in Walmart Plus. Limit 1 per enrollment and account. Same price claim applies only to base monthly price of the $45 Straight Talk plan, beginning October 2009.
Catch all the sports action this April at Vintner Social. With 20 big screen TVs, you won't miss a second of our Philly baseball, basketball, and hockey teams, championship golf action, and pro football draft. The deck is open, the drafts are ice cold, and the game day food and wing specials are ready for you. And when the game's on break, jump into the arcade and create your own action. Catch it all at Vintner Social, Vintner Avenue in Vintner. Check out their Facebook page for the latest specials and events.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live in the Stu studio. Billy Schwein, my producer, co-host Alex Berardis, and my intern Erin Ewing as we get ready for Sixers basketball. Catch all the action right here on 97.3 ESPN. By the way, next Saturday, we'll be at the Cooper River Park at the Camden County Down and Derby Wine Festival prior to the Kentucky Derby. I'll be down there with Lou Capelli, Jeffrey Nash from FastlaneHandicapper.com, Nikki Earnshaw, and, of course, Erin Ewing will be wearing her Sunday best. We'll be drinking mint juleps. You're able to drink mint juleps in the infield. I've been to a Kentucky Derby, Alex.
It's one of my bucket lists.
You got to get there.
I'm not like a horse racing guy, but for the Triple Crown, those like 2 days leading up to, I get locked in.
Yeah, and I believe this year, either this year or next year, they're going to spread out the Preakness and they put them a month apart. So they give these horses time to rest up because a lot of times they win the Kentucky Derby and they get scratched for the Belmont or the Preakness or whatever.
That's what happened last year, I think I remember.
And we'll talk to Jeffrey Nash about that from FastlaneHandicapper.com. Jeffrey Nash gives us great insight onto all the horses. His story is great. Way to hear this guy's story. And, of course, I think we'll be joined by former jockey from South Jersey, Tony Black. He raced in the Kentucky Derby.
Wow.
So we'll have Tony Black on, and we'll talk sports with Lou Capelli and Jeffrey Nash from FastlaneHandicapper.com. They own horses, so they're into it big time. Matter of fact, I went over to Louis' house. He's got the horse racing on his wall in the base, and he's got his his downstairs bar area. He bets like 30 cents a horse, but he bets every race, and it's fun because it gives you a little juice. You know what I mean?
I'm jealous. I'll be on a trip next weekend, so I won't be in the locker room next weekend. But I'm very jealous about this.
Yeah, you're gonna love it, Ern. You're gonna have a great time.
I'm really excited
because we're outside, and hopefully it's gonna be a beautiful day. Because you'll hear the birds chirping, and AJ will be there with us. She'll be checking us out, and like I said, looking forward to having Louis Capelli on, and Louis Capelli, and Jeffrey Nash from FastlaneHandicapper.com. Do we have any text messages?
We got two last
All right, let's read them a couple off at 609-403-0973. We're looking for some villains in sports today.
No name put to it, but Albert Hainsworth.
Albert Hainsworth.
He was a defensive tackle a bit ago. I don't know if you...
There's no hate for me. I don't know who it is.
And then John Rocker.
For the Braves. The relief pitcher. How about John Papelbon?
Yeah, he was a crybaby, that guy. He was always throwing
Remember he fought
tantrums.
Bryce Harper in the Nationals dugout?
I mean, I hated Bryce before he came to Philly.
Well, I can't stand Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. We need to win this game tonight. For no other reason, just extend the keep the good vibes flowing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we tie the series up, go back to Boston. There's a chance that Joel Embiid can play. If he doesn't play Game 5, you know he's going to play Game 6.
I'm actually surprised no one wrote in saying Joel Embiid they hate.
Really?
I'm surprised. I feel like
I don't think he's a villain though. Is he a villain?
Knowing some Philly fans, they would. I feel like 100% would classify.
I don't have any hate or disdain for him. Do you? I just feel sorry for him. He can't stay healthy, and I feel bad for the Sixer fan because. He's like PJ, Mr. Negadelphia said. He's always doubtful.
This one more.
His whole career, he's been doubtful.
His body finally got somewhat right, and then he gets an appendicitis. Like, come on.
I know.
Come
it's just
on,
like,
But I think that's just more of like an annoying thing than something like you would hate him for. Like,
I can't hate him for that. Yeah, he can't control it.
But the A.J. Brown and Castellanos write-in was great.
Yeah, I think A.J. Brown's definitely going to be a villain, especially when he comes back to the link as a Patriot.
Cutter Gauthier.
Gautier's another villain today because he didn't want to play for the Flyers. But I think that's Barrera and Tortorella's fault because he wanted to play and they didn't want to bring him up right away.
I think he was just scared of Torts. That's what I honestly think it was.
He didn't like Torts.
Yeah.
And I think that was like the time, like I don't know if Briere was like the GM at the time, like when he was, I think it was like they were like in the period, like in the exchange period, and I don't know, something must have got messed up.
Tortorella's with the Knights now. I mean, he's staying out of the way though. He hasn't injected himself into the. They got a lot of veterans on that team now.
Who, the Flyers?
Las Vegas Knights.
Oh, Vegas Knights.
They've been playing great since he's been their coach.
Yeah, they lost. They're down 2-1 in that series against Utah, which I put a future. I put a future in October. On Vegas to win, so I'm really hoping they kind of,
Well, Colorado's going to win the cup.
Yeah,
I disagree.
You don't think Colorado?
No, their power play is too bad. What happens when they're playing the Kings right now?
Got a loaded lineup, man.
I don't know. You got to have a good power play.
Hey, listen, I want the Flyers to win the cup because I got a playoff beard going.
Let's grow that thing out.
Yeah, I'm going to try to talk Mike Gillen to let the Schweiner go down to Raleigh.
I
Can you imagine?
Schweiner and Raleigh? Oh, Lord.
Well, I went to college in North Carolina, Lees McRae.
Back in your heyday.
It's about 2 hours west of up in the mountains, the Appalachian Mountains. I got a lot of friends that live in Raleigh.
You're reminiscing about the old days.
Yeah, man. I saw the Grateful Dead in Raleigh. I want to thank Tommy Greene. Of course, we go on the mound with Tommy Greene each and every Sunday throughout the baseball season. Sponsored by Blitz's Market. I want to thank Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. Sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Erin. Happy belated birthday. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Sunday because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Stay tuned for a Sports Bash tomorrow right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schwein.
Coming up on the